What's going on, you guys? My name is Philip and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about rep ranges. Now at a later date I will talk to you in a little bit more depth as to what kind of rep ranges you should use when, but for now I just want to go into detail on why have rep ranges in the first place. What is their purpose? Now in order to understand rep ranges, we really have to dive into why they're there in the first place. First things first, what is a rep range? Now your rep range is just the established amount of movements or repetitions that you have within your set. For instance, I'm going to do 4 sets of 10 movements. Let's say push-ups, okay? 4 sets of 10 push-ups. Those push-ups are your reps, all right? That is the movement that you're going to do, and your range would be up to 10, okay? Now, developing a rep range depends vastly on what your goal is, what you're looking to do, whether it's strength, mobility, time under tension, bodybuilding, sport specific, whatever it may be, endurance. Now, what I see a lot of people do is they establish a rep range. Let's say, just an easy thing, let's say squats, okay? Squats is your thing. And they say they're going to do 4 sets of 12 to 15, for instance. And what happens is they hit number 12 and they're really tired. So they stop and they pull back. Now I'm assuming right now that your core is tight, the back straight, your form is good. That's I'm going to kind of like set that as a baseline. Now fatigue is not a sign that you're going to grow. In fact, I could flail my arms around and hop up and roll on the ground for 20 seconds and be exhausted, okay? My goal is not strictly fatigue and a high heart rate unless your goal is hit cardio or something of the sort. My goal is muscle tension, progressive overload. Now the only way to accomplish that is to make sure I have set a pocket for my tension. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a rep range of 12 to 15, but my goal is to be at almost max fatigue or max fatigue at that bottom part of the rep range. For instance, if I'm doing squats, just barbell squats, and my rep range is 12 to 15 reps, my goal is that I reach that fatigue at 12. Okay. Now, if I hit 15, and this is where people make the mistake, is they don't adjust anything. If I hit 15, the weight has to go up. I have to adjust because otherwise I might hit 12 reps and I get tired. I hit 15 and I get tired and I don't have anywhere to go from there. So I just like keep it there and do 4 sets kind of getting tired. Now, if I want to progressively overload the muscle and actually increase its strength and its definition, then I need that overload. So my gauge for that is my range. Okay. It's 15, it's 12. Now, once I hit 15, I have to bump that weight up, right? That way I feel my max tension at the bottom. What I do as I'm getting into my sets, especially my heaviest compound movements, is I'll keep increasing the weight until I'm at max, almost max fatigue or failure within that 12 rep, 13 rep range, whatever it may be, okay? If I hit 15, the weight has to go up. That way I'm not getting stuck. Now, once I have hit that point where I can no longer get past, let's say rep 13 or 14, I can't hit that top part of the range, I'm now in my sweet spot and I want to sit there for probably 2-3 sets at least. That's where my tension is. That's where the growth happens and the real positive fatigue happens and the failure happens. That's what I'm looking for. Again, if I always am hitting the top part of that range and it doesn't really mean anything to me, it's just kind of there, this abstract number that is like, that's the max reps that I'll do no matter how it feels, then I'm not really getting the full benefit of that exercise. I do this for every single exercise. I'll build up, let's say I go 20 reps, 15 reps, 12 reps, 10 reps, and I kind of get to that spot, especially my first few exercises. Then once I find that tension, sit there for 3 or 4 sets and watch how your body transforms because you're creating the right amount of tension in every single set that you're working at. I'll dive into deeper detail another time as far as what rep ranges should go where in your workout and how you should formulate that based on your goal, based on your body and what you're looking to do. But for now, no matter what your goal is, whether it's 4 to 6 reps or 20 to 25 reps, make sure that you set yourself that range and challenge yourself to be almost at or at positive muscle failure at the lowest part of that rep range. If you hit the top, bump that weight up so you're actually getting fatigue that helps you. You're not just out of breath at the end of your workouts. Cool? Cool. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up. Make sure you're hitting the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. It helps me grow and get in front of more people that I believe I can help. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll check y'all in the next video.